Hello children, welcome to this month's episode of Brain Food, where we are celebrating America the Beautiful. I hope that you are ready for some patriotic terminology to add to your ever-growing list of vocabulary words. Our first term of the day is democracy. Democracy is a noun, and it is a word used to describe a government that is ruled by the people. The United States of America is a democracy, and that means that each and every person who lives in this country has a vote in how the government is run.
Hey guys, it's me, Sky. I'm here with James Williams from the Polk County Veteran Services. Hello, James.
Hi, Sky.
Summer is a great time to celebrate America, especially with Independence Day. It's also a great time to be appreciative of all the men and women who have fought to keep us free. I hear the word veteran used a lot. What is a veteran?
Well, Sky, a veteran is any person who served in the armed forces of America, to include Navy, Marine Corps, Army, Coast Guard, and Air Force.
Are you a veteran?
Yes, I am, Sky. I served in the Navy for 20 years as a United States Naval Intelligence Specialist, and I did intelligence for the Navy all over the world.
Why is it important for us to recognize veterans?
Well, because veterans provide a safety for our country. They allow us to enjoy the freedoms that we have every day.
Are there different types of veterans?
Yes, indeed, Sky. There's the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Air Force, and for emergency calls from the president or the state, there's the National Guard.
How do veterans get awards?
Well, there's two main types of awards, Sky. There's unit awards, and then there's personal awards. Unit awards is where the unit as a whole is awarded for great accomplishments. And then there's personal awards where the individual veteran is awarded for his or her accomplishments.
You said you work for Polk County Veteran Services. What is that?
Yes, Guy, that's an organization funded by the county and some of the national service organizations. And essentially what we do is we take care of veterans by helping and assisting them with VA benefits such as compensation and pension to include for themselves and their dependents. We also help them out with health care, education, and most importantly, we help homeless vets find somewhere to stay.
How can my parents and I do something special for veterans?
Well, Sky, you'll notice that most vets that you see, they proudly display that they're a veteran by having a hat or a shirt or maybe a pin. One thing you can do is just approach a veteran, shake their hand, and thank them for their service. That's probably one of the most powerful way to show your appreciation to veterans. You can also visit a veteran memorial and volunteer for veteran events.
James, thank you for sharing about your experiences with us, and thank you for your service.
It was my distinct pleasure, Sky.
I'm going to go ask my parents if there are any veterans in our family. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, I'm Ariana, and I'm here at Exploration's 5 Children's Museum for this segment of Senses Overdrive. This is Tia. She's going to be helping us with our activity today. So Tia, what do you have us doing?
Well, hi everyone. Today we are working on the classic egg drop experiment. We're going to be seeing what happens when we drop just a regular egg and then how we can make it better so that the egg doesn't do certain things. So, to do this experiment, we want to be really safe and have gloves on because we're handling raw eggs and we don't want to get sick from anything that could be on the egg.
Okay.
All right, so what do you think is going to happen if we just drop this egg?
It's probably going to break and make a mess.
Right. So, do you want to drop it?
Absolutely.
So we can see. Just
Okay.
maybe drop it on the table.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, and it broke.
It made a huge mess, right? The egg just squished everywhere. So when we're looking at that, we have to try and figure out a way to not make the egg break, right?
Yes.
So let's use our scientific method and come up with an idea on how to create a contraption so that the egg doesn't break when we throw it over a bigger distance.
We're probably going to have to add something to it that would make it not touch the ground
Right?
directly, and maybe something soft, or I don't know. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, well, we have all of these household items. They're recyclables, and some of them are food, some of them are yummy, some of them are fun to play with, like Play-Doh. And let's experiment. Let's try a couple different things. So
Okay.
let's try wrapping one egg in something soft.
Okay.
Let's try Play-Doh.
Okay.
All right.
So we are going to pick this egg.
Oh, so you're gonna pick it. All right, we'll move it aside so everyone can see.
Yes, I'll let you do it this time.
That's okay. You did great.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're gonna wrap them up
Okay.
inside the Play-Doh. Now, do you think the Play-Doh is gonna be enough to stop it from breaking when we throw it over?
I think it probably could.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think is gonna happen if we put another egg in something that's bigger than just Play-Doh?
Oh, and then it would probably definitely not break.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's our first experiment. We'll see how that one works in a little bit. So
Okay.
now let's try making something bigger to slow down the time that it takes for the egg to hit the ground.
Okay, this would probably work as a container.
All right.
We couldn't probably just put the egg in there alone.
Right.
So,
What do you want to fill it with?
Cotton balls, they're soft and squishy.
Do you want to try it?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Which egg are we going to pick?
I know we had some awesome kids decorate our eggs for us so that we.
My hands are slippery. Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski, good choice.
Thank you.
All right. So how many cotton balls do you think we're going to fill it up?
A good 2 handfuls or something.
Okay, I'll hold open the container and you can
Okay.
put it in.
Ooh, there we go. We're probably going to need a little bit more.
Okay. As many as you think.
Okay.
All right.
That seems good.
Okay, so let's stick Mike Wazowski on in.
Okay. There we go.
There you go, Mike. And do you want to put any more on top?
Yes.
Okay.
He won't move around much in there. And a little bit more. There we go.
All right, and let's tape on the cover so that it keeps all of our protective material inside.
Pat it down a little bit more. There we go.
Good?
Yes.
All right. Good stuff.
Oh no. Stuck your hand.
All right. Perfect. All right. So now that we have our eggs all inside, we can take our gloves off and we can go throw them over the edge and see how they work.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna drop them now?
Right, so we're now going to test our hypothesis that these materials are going to slow the egg down enough and protect it enough when it hits the ground that the egg is going to be safe.
Okay.
So do you want to drop them at the same time, or do you want to drop
Let's drop one at a time.
You got it. So
Okay.
let's drop my Play-Doh wrapped one first.
Okay.
Do you think it's going to survive?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you ready?
Yes. Oh no.
Oh no,
It didn't work.
that's okay.
Okay,
The egg
we've got to
just
try
won't
this
slow.
one.
All right, so let's test out the cotton balls.
Okay, let's go.
I think it survived.
I
Let's
think
go
so
check it
too.
out.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know. All right, so clearly the Play-Doh wasn't very effective.
No,
right?
it was
Didn't
not.
slow
It
down
broke.
enough. So let's take a look at yours.
Okay,
All right.
let's see. We've got to untape it. Check it out. Oh. So far, it looks like it broke. Oh no.
Oh well.
You
So-
could probably try this experiment with the different things up there and
Right. So we have different materials that you can continue to try it with,
and we can see what works, right?
Yes.
So what do you think is another material that might be more effective?
I think probably the marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
Yes, they would work. They're, I think, very protective, and they would cover up the egg well.
Right, so marshmallows are a lot more absorbent. So they, when you throw it over a huge ledge like this, right, something that's going to be more absorbent will help protect the egg when it hits the ground.
All right. Thank you. That was so much fun. If you really want to put your senses into overdrive, come here to Explorations 5 Children's Museum in downtown Lakeland. See you again soon. Bye-bye.
Our next word of the day is patriotic. Patriotic is an adjective, and it describes someone who is supportive and proud of their country. People show their patriotism by voting, flying the American flag, joining the military, honoring soldiers, or visiting national parks.
Hello and welcome to Storytime. Today we're going to do something a little different. Instead of just reading something for enjoyment, which is wonderful, I know, today we're going to read something for comprehension, or in other words, to make sure that we understand it. Now for this program, I've chosen something that most of you know. Well, in fact, most of you probably know it by heart. But knowing something by heart and being able to repeat it doesn't necessarily mean that you comprehend or understand it. So let's get started. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now then, we'll start with the word pledge. A pledge is simply a promise. The word allegiance means to be loyal. So with the first part of this sentence, we are giving our word that we will be loyal to our country. A republic is a country with elected leaders, meaning that the citizens of the country decide or vote on who they want to represent them or who they want to run the country. Indivisible is a very big and important sounding word that simply means something that cannot be divided or separated. The word liberty means having the freedom to do as you like and live the way you want to, as long as you obey the law. Which brings us to justice. In the Pledge of Allegiance, the word justice means that we aim to be fair and to make things better for everyone. So the next time you're asked to recite this Pledge of Allegiance in school, at a sporting event, or anywhere else for that matter, you will now have a deeper understanding or comprehension of what it actually means. Thank you for joining me for this edition of Storytime. Goodbye and have a happy summer.
Hey boys and girls, welcome to Power Up. I'm your new host Steve, and today we're gonna do some patriotic exercises. So let's do this. Wow, that was a lot of fun and great exercise too. Thanks for following along with me. Have a great summer and stay powered up.
Are you ready to learn another patriotic vocabulary word? Our next term is citizen. The word citizen is a noun, and it refers to a person who lives in the country and is protected by the government. If you were born in the United States of America, that means you are a citizen. If you were born in another country but you want to move to America, you must apply for United States citizenship and go through a process called immigration. Immigration is the act of moving from your native homeland to another country in order to permanently live there.
Hey everybody, it's me again, Bo. Today's show is all about America's pastime, the great game of baseball. One of my favorite things about going to the ballpark is getting a big bag of popcorn and cheering on the Lakeland Flying Tigers. So today we're going to combine our popcorn and baseball to make popcorn baseballs. This tasty treat is very similar to Rice Krispie treats, if you've ever had one of those, except we're using popcorn instead of cereal. To make popcorn baseballs, you're going to need 6 cups of popped popcorn, 1 stick of butter, 16 ounces of marshmallows, 1 pack of pull and peel Twizzlers, some wax paper, and non-stick cooking spray. Let's get started. First, we need to pop our popcorn. You can use microwavable popcorn in a bag. Just make sure it's plain popcorn or the slightly sweet kettle popcorn. You don't want to use any cheesy or buttery popcorn because that won't go well with your marshmallows. If you use one of these bags, you only need about half of the popcorn or about 6 cups. I like to use an air popper because it makes the popcorn nice and fresh. This smells so good. I love freshly popped popcorn. Now we can move on to making our marshmallow goo. This can get messy, but it's pretty fun. First, put your marshmallows and 6 tablespoons of butter in a microwave-safe bowl and microwave it on high for 2 minutes. Then, stir your butter and marshmallow mixture and microwave it for 1 more minute on high. I've already done that. Because our baseballs will be sticky, we need to put some wax paper down on our table and then spray it with cooking spray so they won't stick. Next, get some of your Twizzlers and pull them apart. Cut each little strip about 1/2 inches long. Then this will be our seams for our baseballs. a whole bunch of them so you don't have to go back and cut more when your hands are messy. Now pour your marshmallow goo into your bowl of popcorn and start mixing it together. The better you mix it, the better your baseballs will hold together. Okay, here comes the messy part. We want to use the rest of our butter to put on our hands. This will keep the popcorn balls from sticking to our fingers. Just rub it on like this. Once everything is coated really good, grab a handful of the marshmallow popcorn mix and form it into a ball. Then lay the ball on the wax paper. It's easiest to make all of your baseballs first, then start decorating them. If your marshmallow mix is still too hot to touch, you can let it sit for a while. Take your Twizzlers and lay them on your baseballs to make it look like the stitched seams of a real baseball. Let the popcorn baseball sit for a little while so the marshmallow goo can cool down and harden a little bit. Now it's time to play ball and see how they taste. That's so good. And remember, baseball is a sport best enjoyed with family and friends, and so are these simple snacks. Thanks for making these with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hola, bienvenidos a Hablemos Español con Mima. Este es Antonio.
Hola.
Y este es Giancarlo.
Hola.
¿Y quién eres tú?
Yo soy Juliana.
Oh, ¿hablas español, Juliana?
Sí, yo hablo un poquito de español. Yo hablo español y un poquito de italiano.
Italiano. ¿Hablas italiano? Ciao, Bella.
Sí, mi mamá es cubana y mi papá es italiano.
Oh, entonces tú eres una rana trilingüe. ¡Ja! Juliana, la rana cubana italiana. Bienvenida, Juliana.
Yo hablo un poquito de italiano también.
¿Tú hablas un poquito de italiano?
Sí, mi papá es italiano también.
Oh, muy bien. Esta es una clase multicultural. Hoy vamos a aprender los colores. Los colores son muy lindos. Los colores como rojo, azul, amarillo, negro, verde, marrón, naranja, blanco, rosado, morado. ¡Qué lindo los colores! Antonio, ¿cuál es tu color favorito?
Mi color favorito es el azul.
Mi color favorito es el rojo. ¿Y tú, Giancarlo, cuál es tu color favorito?
Mi color favorito es marrón.
Juliana, yo sé cuál es tu color favorito.
Sí, mi color favorito es el verde.
¡El verde! Claro, tú eres una rana verde. Antonio, vamos a ver, ¿de qué color es una manzana? ¿Es verde o es roja?
La manzana es roja.
Correcto, la manzana es roja. Giancarlo, ¿de qué color es una rana? ¿Es marrón o verde?
La rana es verde.
Correcto, la rana es verde. Clase, ¿De qué color es la bandera de Estados Unidos? ¿Qué? Todos. ¿La bandera de qué color? Es roja, azul y blanca. La bandera es roja, azul y blanca. Muy bien. ¿De qué color es la flor? ¿Es amarilla o es rosada?
Es rosada.
Muy bien, la flor es rosada. ¿Y de qué color es una banana?
Una banana es amarilla.
Claro que sí, una banana es amarilla. Ahora vamos a tener una pequeña prueba y ustedes pueden participar también, ¿de acuerdo? Muy bien. ¿Listos? ¿Cuál es este color?
Rojo.
¿Cuál es este color?
Azul.
¿Y este?
Amarillo.
¿Y este?
Negro.
¿Y este?
Verde.
¿Cuál es este?
Marrón.
¿Cuál es este?
Naranja.
¿Este?
Blanco.
¿Y este?
Rosado.
¿Y este?
Morado.
Muy bien. Esos son los colores. Los colores son muy bonitos. Ahora vamos a cantar una pequeña canción con los colores. ¿De acuerdo? ¿Listos? ¿Listos? Juliana, ¡lista!
Red is rojo, red is rojo, blue is azul, blue is azul, yellow amarillo, yellow amarillo, negro is black, negro is black, green is verde, green is verde, marrón is brown, marrón is brown, orange is naranja, orange is naranja, white is blanco, white is blanco, pink is rosado, pink is rosado, purple is morado, purple is morado. Me gustan los colores, me gustan los colores, me gustas tú, me gustas tú.
Me gustas tú. Gracias por cantar con nosotros. Y recuerden, el español es divertido.
Spanish is fun.
Our last vocabulary word of the day is revolutionary. The word revolutionary can be used as an adjective and a noun. As an adjective, it describes a huge, monumental change that impacts the society in which you live in. As a noun, a revolutionary is a person who is involved in creating that change. The Revolutionary War was the start of our great country that we live in and love today. If it weren't for the revolutionaries who wanted to gain freedom from Britain, the United States of America would not exist. Thank you for joining me, and tune in next month for more terminology.